Hi everyone. Hope you all are good. We are here for grade 2 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have your notebook and pen. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 2 math and then click on view all lessons. There you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter division. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. So here I'm on grade 2 math. Chapter we're on right now is division. So let's just start with the first lesson, that is divisors and quotients up to 5. So let's just start with the first lesson. Divide 15 divided by 5. So how do we divide? Basically, we need to count a table of 5 until 15. So 5 times what number is 15? We need to count a table of 5 until 15. So 5 times what number is 15? 5 times 3 is 15. Basically, division and multiplication are related to each other, right? They are opposite to each other. So we need to count a table of 5 until 15. So 5 times 3 is 15. So the answer is 3. So the correct option is 3. Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, 10 divided by 2. Now we need to count a table of 5 until 10, right? So if you are still not good with multiplication tables, you can skip count by 2's, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. So you skip counted 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 10 divided by 2, 2 times 5 is 10. So the correct option is 5. Option number 1 is the correct option. So 10 divided by 2 is 5. The correct option is 5. Option number 1 is the correct option. Divide 1 divided by 5. Any number dividing by 1 means the number stays the same, right? So you are dividing 5 by 1. So 1 times 5 is 5 you are dividing. So 1 times 5 is 5, right? So the correct option is 5. 5 divided by 1 equals 5. Option number 3 is the correct option. Now 1 divided by 1 equals 1 divided by 1 is 1. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, now 3 divided by 1 equals So 3 divided by 1 equals, yes, 3 it is. The correct option is 3. Option number 1 is the correct option. 15 divided by 3. So let's just skip counting by 5s until 3. So let's just skip count by 3s. Basically, most of you know how to do the skip counting, but you still don't know how to divide. So you can divide 2 by using two ways. The one is the skip counting method, and the second one is the multiplication tables, right? So if you are still not good with multiplication tables, you can do by using the skip counting method. So 3, you need to skip count by 3s until 15. 3, 6, 9, 12, and 15. So the correct, you skip counted 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So the answer is 5. The other way is you can count the multiplication table. Like 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 2 is 6, 3 times 3 is 9, 3 times 4 is 12, and 3 times 5 is 15. So we can go for 5. The correct option is 5. So any of the method you can find easy, you can do. Got it? Okay, 4 divided by 2, which is the correct option? So you have to divide 2, count the table of 2 until 4. So which is the correct option? Very good. The correct option is 2. Option number 4 is the correct option. 2 divided by 2 equals, you need to count the table of 2 until 2, or the easy thing is dividing the number by itself means the answer is always 1, right? Whatever number it is, if you are dividing the number by itself, the answer is always 1. Option number 1 is the correct option. 16 divided by 4, you need to count a table of 4 until 16. So let's just count 4, skip counting by 4s, right? 4, 8, 12, and 16. So the correct option is, you skip counted 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 16 divided by 4 is 4. Option number 3 is the correct option. 8 divided by 4. So, which is the correct option? You need to count a table of 4 until 8. So, let's just count the multiplication table, right? 4 times 1 is 4. We need to count 4 times what number is 8, right? So, 4 times 2 is 8. So, the correct option is 2. Option number 1 is the correct option. 6 divided by 2. So, which is the correct option? We need to count a table of 2 until 6. So, you need to see 2 times what number is 6. So, which is the correct option? 2 times 3 is 6. So, the correct option is 3. Option number 3 is the correct option. 10 divided by 5. So, which is the correct option? 5 times what number is 10? Just divide 10 by 5. Or you can skip counting by 5. So, 5, 10. So, which is the correct option? That is 2. The correct option is 2. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. So the next lesson is divisors and quotients. Let's just start with the next lesson. So 1 divided by 1, which is the correct option? Any number dividing by 1 means the number stays the same. You can see this table. 1 divided by 1 is 1. 2 divided by 1 is 1. Let me tell you the divisors and quotients. Let's just understand those two words, divisors and quotients, right? For example, we are dividing 2 by 1. Just look at the second one, right? So you are dividing 2 by 1, right? 2 is the dividend, 1 is the divisor because 1 is dividing, right? And 1 times 2 is 2. The answer is the quotient. So the one you are dividing is the dividend. The one you are dividing with is divisor. We are dividing with 1. 1 is the divisor. The one we are dividing is dividend, and 2 is the quotient. Got it? Because 2 is the answer. So let's just start with the test questions. The concept here is you need to learn what are the divisors and quotients up to 10. So you have to understand the concept also. Okay, the next one is 80 divided by 10, right? So let's just divide 80 by 10. Now 80 is dividing by 10. So the one that is dividing is the dividend. The 10 that divide the one that you are dividing with is divisor. And 10 times what number is 80? 10 times 8 is 80. Got it? So 8 is the quotient. Got it? So the correct option is 8. 8 is the quotient because 10 times 8 is 80. So the correct option is 8. Okay, 70 divided by 7. So which is the correct option? We need to skip counting by 10. So 7 times what number is 70? That is 70. 7 times 10 is 70. The correct option is 10. Very good. The correct option is 10. 27 divided by 3. 3 times what number is 27? We need to count a table of 3 until 27. So which is the correct option? 27 divided by 3 is 3 times 9 is 27, right? Or you can skip counting by 3s until 27. So that is 9. 27 divided by 3 is 9. Option number 3 is the correct option. 25 divided by 5, which is the correct option? We need to count a table of 5 until 25. So which is the correct option? 25 divided by 5 is 5. 5 times 5 is 25. So that is 5. 35 divided by 7. So which is the correct option? We need to count a table of 7 until 35. So which is the correct option? 35 divided by 7 equals 7 times what number is 35? 35 divided by 7 is 5 because 7 times 5 is 35. So basically, you guys need to learn the multiplication tables as soon as possible. Do one multiplication table daily so that you can be perfect with multiplication table. Multiplication tables are very, very important. 8 divided by 2. So which is the correct option? 8 divided by 2 equals, just let's just skip counting by 2's until 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. So we skip counted 4 times. So 8 divided by 2 is 4. Option number 1 is the correct option, that is 4. 35 divided by 5. So you can skip counting by 5's until 35. So start with 5 and keep counting until 35. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So let's just count how many times we skip counted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 35 divided by 5 is 7. The correct option is option number 4, that is 7. Okay, the next one is 21 divided by 7. We need to skip counting by 7 until 21, right? Or if you want to skip counting, you need to be very good with addition also. So basically, you guys need to learn how to add quickly, how to multiply, right? 7, 14, and 21. So the correct option is 21 divided by 7 equals, which is the correct option? 21 divided by 3 is, 21 divided by 7 is 3. Option number 3 is the correct option. Got it? Okay, now the next one is 18 divided by 6. So which is the correct option? Yes, 3 it is. 6 times 3 is 18. The correct option is 3. Very good. Okay, 90 divided by 10. You need to count a table of 10 until 90. So, which is the correct option? So, 10 times what number is 90? You need to skip counting by tens, right? So, 90 divided by 10 is, that is 9. 10 times 9 is 90. Option number 3 is the correct option. Very good. Okay, 16 divided by 2. We need to count a table of 2 until 16. So, which is the correct option? 18. 16 divided by 2 equals, that is 8. 16 divided by 2 is 8. Option number 4 is the correct option. 49 divided by 7, which is the correct option? 49 divided by 7 is, which is the correct option? 7 times 7 is 49. The correct option is 7. 80 divided by 8, which is the correct option? So 80 divided by 8 is, so 80 divided by 8 is 10. The correct option is option number 3. 10 it is. One divided by one is, one divided by one is 1. Option number 4 is the correct option. 56 divided by 6, which is the 54 divided by 6. So you need to count a table of 6 until 54. So which is the correct option? We need to count a table of 6 until 54. So which is the correct option? 6 times 9 is 54. So the correct option is 9. 16 divided by 8. 8 times what number is 16? You need to count a table of 8 until 16. So, which is the correct option? Very good. The correct option is 2. 16 divided by 8 is 2. But why you guys are typing the exponents? Just type the numbers. 48 divided by 8. You need to count a table of 8 until 48. So, which is the correct option? That is 8 times 6 is 48. So, the correct option is 6. Option number 4 is the correct option, isn't it? 42 divided by 7. You need to count a table of 7 until 42. So, what number it is? 7 times what number is 42? 7 times what number is 42? 7 times 6 is 42. The correct option is 6. Option number 1 is the correct option. 30 divided by 5, which is the correct option? You need to count a table of 5 until 30. So 5 times what number makes 30? 5 times 6 is 30. The correct option is 6. Okay, the next one is 24 divided by 3. You need to count a table of 3 until 24. So which is the correct option? 3 times what number is 24? That is 3 times 8 is 24. The correct option is 8. Okay, we are done with the lesson. So we were working on grade 2 math. Chapter we were working on is division. The lessons we have covered today are divisions and quotient divisors and quotients up to 10. So if you have any questions, you can please ask. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. Any questions, you can please ask if you have any. No questions?